Good morning. What all the beings search, in the end it's peace or joy or love. It means all the same. It's to be at peace. To be at peace, you have to be able to understand that it will not be found in the world of events. So everyone has the luck to extract himself from events, from the manifestation, because the real nature of things, or what's left when you don't touch events, is always here, just now, for all beings. When you are not busy with the events, with the mind. Events happen in the mind. They are seen by the mind. So Satsang gives full value, full treasurable moment to be what you already are, but in an obvious way. It's not enough to know it. Be it. It's not enough to feel it. Be it. It's not enough to sense it. And to be it, you have not to make effort because you are it. There is never a time you are not it. The mind will give the illusion to you that you are separated from what you don't know, but it is from what you are, and this you is gone. It is for all beings. So be it. Just now you are allowed to be freed from your mind. Even if it is a split second, it's enough. And please, don't try to figure it out, because it will become then a knowledge or a feeling or an idea or an experience. It becomes an event then. So be freed to always be, from the hypnotism, to always be an event. Only. Oh, she can drink also, but I don't know. That's what is offered to us, to all the beings. This is offered every moment. Of course, the life will rise, appear again in the way, personal way for everyone, as it has to appear. But don't cling to that idea that you are no more yourself, or You are separated from yourself when you experience movements and events. You are always what allows this creation to appear. Always. So the idea I am not yet, or I don't feel it, I don't experience what you indicate, it's a wrong idea, it's a concept of the mind, because he has ideas about what could it be. Forget all that. Just forget all that. An idea will never fit, because an idea is limited, and what you are is not limited. It embraces everything. Knowledge, feeling, sensing, touching, whatever, it contains everything. Cannot share the coffee with you. So. If you are not happy with what you think is yourself, just tell. It may be just a cloud passing by. I would say that the obviousness of it is surely when you don't touch your mind. And in that way it is said there is an enlightened mind. But you are not even the enlightened mind. The enlightened mind is a consequence. If you don't understand what I say, because I don't know if I am clear, to me it's clear, but you ask me. And the enlightened mind is not always enlightened. I have to add that. And it will never be. What you are is not even the enlightened mind, that's what I point out. That's why you see the obviousness of it is sometimes it's obvious, like maybe just now in the beginning of Satsang, wherever and whenever it is. So it's like a gift, an enjoyment. But be it, don't only enjoy. I mean, it's stupid to say be it. You are it always. Don't confine you only to enjoyment or knowledge. When you have an experience, it's very easy to recognize if it is an experience, because you will see yourself. It was not there before. It happens, it will go. When it was not there before, it means it's an experience. So You are not an experience only. Don't confuse. You see, we are lucky to hear this little bird. It gives a moment also of peace if you are engaged only with that. But that peace is with a cause. And if there is a cause, it's in time. It will be temporary only. So don't bind yourself to a cause.
When you talk about peace,
There is a mic somewhere.
is
So,
it loud enough? Is it loud?
no, it will not be. I'm sorry.
I still don't like to speak.
Oh, the liking and disliking are a lot, so.
So,
That's quite.
okay. When you talk about peace, I hear you talk about that deep, that ultimate peace, like the one that can break down the chronic commune neurosis.
Yeah.
But then the peace with, how can there be peace then with the personalities when you go, we're back in this duality, there will not be peace there, right?
There are moments of peace if you start to go into nature. Generally, that's why people, let me breathe, and they go to the ocean or the nature, because they have a slower rhythm. The nature has a slower rhythm, and you feel a bit more eternity there. Okay, there are moments like this possible, or whatever can cause it. So, what did you ask?
No, it was just to. Does it work?
Yeah, very well.
Okay. Okay. No, it was just to hear from you the difference between.
That's what
existential. The peace that will be brought. Can you say that? Yeah, will be on this level with profound, the profound peace that will maybe kill your existential metaphysical neurosis, no? But the peace in everyday
peace doesn't
life,
kill, but
peace will kill.
it makes things disappear as it is their nature.
Can release this place of non-peace, but then in life,
yes, in life.
You won't.
In life, as I said, you will have causal pieces. Pieces of peace you will have with a cause. That's true. And if you still believe that it's the way, there is some ways in the life, in the personal life, to get peace, you will probably be frustrated, and you will be a loser about that, because actually it doesn't exist beyond this cause. There has to be a cause for it, and then of course enjoy that moment. Now, of course, that's what I was stressing this morning. That's why one, in the end, having known maybe those moments of peace, and then having seen that anyway they go away and all that, having investigated a bit and thinking in a deeper way what is what, you see that what has a cause will always keep you in the time. And what is time? Your personal life. So then there is somehow no way out there. So it is not the affair of the mind. It's when you stop entering a movement of the mind, and this doesn't take time. It's just the moment you want to, you urgently need not to be again entangled in all this that you know, and where it leads you, you know already. So here in Satsang, it shows that it's possible to just, it's a way to say, dedicate a moment freed from your mind, even if it goes on. It's no more your concern because it's your birthright to have a free moment, to be yourself. And when I say to be yourself, is to just be what is shared by all beings, by everything. It's called sometimes the screen of the movie or the background or that, which is more abstract. So there you can say there is peace because it doesn't depend on anything. Just you as I, as a person, has to be allowed to disappear for a split second. You allow it, this I, this root of the creation, to disappear for a split second. And that is always available. In that sense, one can say in concept it's always there. I prefer to say it's always available when you are aware now of all what's going on. And at some point it's enough. At that very moment it is available, it's there. And you know, that print, that is enough to remove or to show the relativity of everything else. It somehow de-dramatizes. That's all I can say. Yeah. That's why it's very treasurable to not only to know that, but because you know that, you know you be it. Just be it. You don't even need your knowledge now here, because the knowledge belongs to someone. You understand that?
Oh, yes, I do. But then, when you say "be it," because before you say, "Oh, you're already it," and then "be it" would be more like a knowledge you are.
No. I say, don't rely only on the knowledge you are, because that belongs to someone. No, the knowledge you are, if you really understand well, is that you are it. So you don't bring your knowledge here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Just it can be confusing to hear "be it" like there's something to do.
Yeah, no, sure. You know words.
Because it's undoable. No?
Yeah.
So, so why do you say "be it"?
Why I say that?
Yes, because
For those who need to hear, for those who don't need anymore to hear, they will not be troubled by it, because they know if you utter anything, it's wrong. But what to do? I mean, that's why also there is silence, you see. Some understand more the silence. But the silence can also be interpreted by the mind in a wrong way. So sometimes we need both. And all that shows very well then that it cannot be contained in this manifestation. It's just directions given, you see, just directions. Yeah. It's like the pipe of Magritte. It's a painter who draw a pipe, you see. But he said, this is not a pipe. It's like to be. To be, you can even write on a painting or wherever, on a page. But this is not to be. It's not the appearance. It's not what's shown. It's prior to that. I love very much a sentence that my master was telling. Once you, very careful with words, but let's say realized what I am trying to speak about, once you realized what is, words, but, what I wanted to say. Yeah. Yeah. Once you realize that, even if to you, to the mind, it appears in a split second, it was in a split second, it is in a split. The mind speaks, it's not true. Once you realize this, don't make it a something. Don't make it a something. This is a golden secret, golden tool. Because if you make it a something, even if it is full of golden light, it is still a something again. And don't confuse, because that's also who you are, but it's an aspect of you. So don't confuse even the golden carrots, the golden mind, the enlightened mind for it. Don't make it a something. And it will be automatically done because the creation is endless. It will be a something. But let it pass like anything else. It is not even the truth. Amazing. Imagine a frog. She has this split second, and then she will speak. She will say, quack, quack, quack. What the human will understand? What does she speak? Nothing. It's not understandable. She says nonsense. This same thing. I know I am very bad in storytelling. It's something like that. Bubble tower.
Congress?
Where?
Yeah.
Ah! He can't get the mic.
You could hear me. You said before that enlightenment is a consequence.
Attends, because people don't. You don't need, you can pass on to everybody.
You said before that enlightenment is a consequence.
Yeah, an enlightened mind, yeah.
And I'm not sure what you meant.
I mean, I know it. I know who I am. Then what it is? Who speaks? But it's unavoidable. The mind is so happy in a way also. It's so paradoxal. So he say, I'm free. I know who I am, you know. But it's a consequence of something else. It speaks like this because of its background or something. You understand better what I mean?
Well, because I get confused because you said there is no enlightenment at times. And then when you said that,
yes,
I'm like, okay.
There is no enlightenment because the whole journey, all the search was a fantasy of the mind. It's true. It's true. But as long as you are in the mind, you have to solve that thing. So you have to solve, even though you say, no, I quit it, but you quit how long? It will come back running, you know, galloping. This is a really pain in the ass, this search. Because once it bites you, it never leaves you, till you hear what I tell you. I am not the only one to tell, but I just speak now from me. Okay? Okay. So what?
No, I was just trying to, there is no enlightenment versus...
There is no enlightenment. It was a great fantasy of the mind, because the mind always wants more, better in the world. And then is still not satisfied. Then he will invent with God. Oh, there is a God. Now I believe in God. God never answers, maybe. Again, unsatisfied, deeply frustrated. And then, okay, I will try something else. And you know what is all offered. And in the offering there is Satsang, where he says, oh, my dear child, you are not very far away from what you search. You are it. Don't search. Don't be a seeker now. And it may take years to hear it, but when you hear it, it's in a split second. That's it, I mean. Now, to come back to the enlightened mind, if it's a subject today, I may not speak again anymore about that, because I see it gives quite a few waves. But all the scriptures, I will ask my friend if he agrees with that, or even the spoken satsang, what is it? It's an enlightened mind which tries to not to bring concept in what he wants to bring or to express. What to do otherwise? No? You would say?
Yes. Ganga?
Yeah.
You said, and on the end, it is the mind is also happy.
What?
That the mind is also happy when you're not in the mind. When you, on the end.
It looks, it shows, yeah, he's happy.
Yeah, that is for me something I see now. I make my mind more like an enemy.
Oh.
that the office working. No, but that's nice to hear.
Yeah.
I like to see that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. But the mind, you know, is untrustable, deep beloved. Because, you see, he makes you happy, but the next corner, he can also make you very unhappy. So know him, you cannot not love him, but know its defects also. You know, it's like when you love in the world, it's the same. Just be wise. Here, just be wise. Use your enlightened mind as a tool to be wise. At times, when you have enough of being again, then you have a tool. What a luck. And that tool, which makes you be whatever you are and not enter in the mind. I was never lost. Again, the fantasy, you know it. It's the luck of it. Yeah. At least I express it like this today. So, to say something scandalous again, the enlightened mind, don't trust it, enjoy it, but don't trust it because it's mine. It will die with you. So, how can you trust it? The scriptures, they die with you. They will not appear to whom you are dead. So, all what is created. Bon. Let's be at peace then. What do you bring with you at death? I am not dead, so I just imagine now, but it's confirmed by many, okay. What do you bring when you die? With you? You don't even bring I, it's dying. So, be wise. Know that from now, just now. Give yourself this luck to know that you are not obliged to always be I. Just now. You don't need to be ready for it. You just need probably the fire, the attraction to be it, that's all. To be what you already are, but you pretend that you don't see it. You know, in India, they have fantastic images. They say the mind is like a monkey. A monkey exists only if there is a branch, a tree. So every comment, every expectation, every concept, every experience is a branch of a tree. So it jumps, we pass our life generally jumping, monkey, no? Jumping from one branch, from one tree to another tree, and a tree has many branches on top. So in Satsang we hear, okay, you are not even a monkey, so there is not even a tree. And yet it may appear so. So you can give in your personal life, it's totally your right, your birthright, to have also the realization that you don't need to jump all the time. You don't need to live all the time with this fucking mind. You can be also freed from it. Because you enter the mind, you will jump. It's a monkey. But who told you you are a monkey? There is a monkey, you can see a monkey, you are aware that the monkey does those things, so you are not it. It's your birthright to also be quiet with from where you see those things. Without becoming a witness. Seeing without being a witness, seeing without being an actor, seeing without being a seer. What a rest. How is it possible, says the mind. Don't catch it. Understand? And you know, the teachings where you have to be transform yourself to be more fit, it's like peeling the hair of the monkey. Now you are a naked monkey. There is no hair in that monkey. He's more ugly, I must say. Then what? He will still jump. He's a monkey. So funny. So what? What do you say? I'm sure there are some good shloka that you remember, yeah?
Well,
something,
yeah. I just remember.
Is it on?
Okay.
Yes, it's on.
It's on?
Oh yeah, okay. But you have to do like this.
Okay. Like this.
Okay.
I remember there's a text from Vidyaranya, the same who wrote this Panchadashi that Papaji used to like.
Mm-hmm.
And in this text, Drikdrisha Viveka says, at some point he talks about Samadhi.
Mm-hmm.
Then he says what's the real nirvikalpa Samadhi.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, Yatra yatra mano yati, tatra tatra samadhayaha.
Mm-hmm.
Yatra yatra, wherever the mind goes, mano yati, wherever the mind goes, tatra tatra, there is samadhi.
There is samadhi. That's original.
So for the one who knows,
Yeah.
wherever the mind goes, it doesn't make any distinction.
Mm-hmm. Oh, very nice.
So it's not a state.
Yeah, that's why you see those separation between so-called illusion and real thing, all that goes. But of course, for the sake of teaching, if you still hear with the mind, those words have to be expressed. Mm-hmm. But surely. So that's what I say. the teaching is not it, and yet you have to teach. Yeah.
I like it because it tells that wherever the mind goes.
Yeah.
So it's not about where the mind goes.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It's about what?
No reality in the movement of the mind.
But this has to be seen.
Yes. And the seeing, that's what he calls the samadhi.
Yeah, yeah. But that's why it is indicated there should be no seer, no monkey.
Yes, no monkey.
Otherwise it's not, a monkey cannot
Even if the monkey
know
is sitting.
samadhi.
No. But he says before, having known who you are in yourself, vijñāte paramātma.
Yeah, otherwise
Yes.
this is impossible to appreciate. In what is it? In which?
Text?
Yeah.
Drikdrishya viveka.
From whom?
From this Vidyaranya.
Yes. Don't move, otherwise you are in the...
In the movie.
I don't know it. You do. It's so funny. So,
Hi.
hi.
I feel still a little bit shaky because what you said before with this, that the mind creates all these things what you can't reach somehow. Huh? This
Yeah.
is a God and with this.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then it's for me when I hear this, it's of course it's not always everything suffering somehow, but it's really if I look at this nature of this, what you said, it feels like a lot of suffering in this whole thing.
Then a seeker doesn't suffer? Why does he seek if he was not suffering?
Yeah, this is the thing. But like this whole thing, it was shaking me somehow because like this always putting something what he can't reach.
Yes, but this is the creation. It's called creation. You see, if you reach a beyond, be sure there will be a better beyond afterwards. It never stops somewhere. Creation.
But is it? But the mind don't know it that he makes some.
He makes his child quiet. Yeah. So the mind, it doesn't know it, the mind. Even if he knows it, he can't help. It is his habit.
But it was shaking me so much. Now
Yeah, be shaken. It's a good shaking.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, all the building blows up. Collapses, better. Let it collapse. Very good. I'm very happy it collapses. Yeah. And you know, till this collapsing happens, the mind will try its best to always suggest something better or some belief. So let it collapse.
Only that he don't die, or what is this?
Don't question. Collapse. If you question, you are gone for another creation. And try to understand the mechanism once for all. You give juice to a dust, to a particle, to a quark, what they call now in science, I have no idea. The most, it is the seed of a banyan tree. Know it. You can ask for a tea. You can give him a tea. Looks like. You have to understand that this, it's a word, but I have no better word for now. To realize what is expressed, it is not that you will realize it in the mind with the best answer or experience. It's the moment you leave your mind alone. Because you understood the mechanism now. So it will appear, it will disappear. It's collapsed from the root because you have seen it. And keep quiet now. Keep quiet now. Be happy. Even if you are taken again sometimes here, that doesn't matter. This, you see, this, where you are left when it's collapsed, will shake you again. Oh, I'm here. It's, yeah, okay. Again, keep quiet. Yeah.
I'm somehow touched by this collapse.
Yeah.
So it means I feel myself also totally collapsed. So it's my way of being to be collapsed.
No. It is your.
Yeah, it's my imagination, but still, even my building has already collapsed totally. Still, I am somehow.
Because you take the collapsing for it. Let it collapse along with the one who holds the collapse. It's all together, one doesn't go without the other. There is not a world if there is not I as a person. There is not a collapse if there is not a collapser. Let it collapse the whole thing. And it's easy. It's just an imagination, an unsubstantial movie. Don't make the collapsing, don't make the disappearance of I an experience, a something. Let it collapse, let it disappear. Otherwise you make it a something. Base, somebody, okay, good luck again. Ah!
So, since last time we spoke, there's a keeping quiet about the subject, so no state is equated for it, and no concept is believed about it, and somehow this keeping quiet doesn't feel like a doing.
There is a keeping quite too much now.
Yes, yes. So,
Which brings this.
yes.
Ah,
So I'm
so rien, nothing.
and because of
No.
does the one who keeps quiet, does he has to be destroyed?
Shit, man. You missed it. Why do you want to think? Why? There is no compromise here. Even if it is about your freedom. Don't think. Be it. Where are you? Sophie?
Here.
Where are you?
I'm here.
Here. Don't escape in some spiritual realm. Just be here. You can do that in your life, doesn't matter. Just allow yourself, just this time of satsang, not to do always the same thing. Hmm?
Okay.
Do you understand me?
Yeah, I do understand.
Okay, great. Okay. Enough. It's okay. No, it's okay.
No, it's okay.
This be it.
Yeah.
There's a wonderful quote for it.
Okay. I think you have to repeat, maybe.
This be it.
Mm.
You said it.
Yeah.
There's a wonderful quote for it.
Okay, tell me.
So there's this happening in Shankara's life.
Yeah.
He was going to Vishwanath temple in Varanasi, and he went for his bath.
Yes,
the
I
deep,
love that story. Tell.
in Ganga, and then there's a sweeper in his way, and he says, "Gacha, gacha, chalo, step away."
Yeah, because he was a Brahmin himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the sweeper asks him, "Who is that you want to step away? Is it this body? Is it this mind?" So Shankara looks at him, and then it reminds him.
Yeah.
And so he writes after that 5 verses, five strophes on that. And in one of that lines he says, "Aham Brahmeva, na Brahmavita."
Yeah.
I am Brahman itself, not the knower of it.
Not to know.
Not the knower of
not
it.
the knower of it.
And in this Mundaka Upanishad, it is said, Brahmavit Brahmaiva Bhavati. The one who knows Brahman is Brahman. So, to be it, not to know it.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's like the mind, when he searches so seriously and so, dedicates so much, he may eventually come to, I know it. You know, it's like a success, an accomplishment of the journey. But of course, it's not that. Yeah, be it. Yeah. There is no accomplishment here. There is nobody here. To be it. Very good. Then you all, huh? It's so nice. So something you want to say? You can dare to say it, doesn't matter. Okay. Thank you very much.